Hello everyone, this is Nakia, and today I am going to show you a quick tip to help you uncover who your audience is if you're struggling to figure out who you are selling to. So, in your ads manager, and then you have and you have this planning column right here with something called Audience Insights. So I want you to travel over there, and we are going to take a look at the data that Facebook is going to give you on your audience. Now, when this loads, this is going to be data on everybody that is connected to Facebook in general, not specifically your page. But if you have a page set up on Facebook, then you are able to collect data that Facebook is collecting from third parties, as well as that self-reported data that we're all giving Facebook when we put our location, our age, our interests into Facebook. So what you can do is when your menu here loads, click on people connected to your page, and you're going to enter the name of your page right here. So this is my page, and it's going to show me first of all that I have 80% women, and 30% of those women are 25 to 34, and then I actually have a big chunk of men that are 35 to 44 that are interested in my page. And what's really interesting is you can go here to lifestyle. And what this is this is data compiled by a third-party group called Axiom. And Axiom is collecting information from us basically anytime we sign up for like a store card, whether it's at the grocery store or a department store. Anytime you're getting like points or coupons, our shopping habits, our interests, everything like that is being reported, and they compile that data into what are called, in Facebook, these are called Personics clusters or Personics lifestyle clusters. And if you hover over each of these, it's going to tell you what each cluster is compiled of. So for example, 4% of my audience falls under this outward bound lifestyle cluster. And Facebook reports this as people with middle income, rural households. Most of them do not have children, but some of them will have younger toddler, preschool, or grade age children. Most of these people own their own homes, and they tend to drive compact cars or full-size pickup trucks. Now, if we look at my audience, it says 8% of my audience falls into this country comfort, which is, it says, a combination of rural white-collar and blue-collar families. Some of them are self-employed, they have mixed-age children, and most of these are working women. So what this is going to tell us is basically where our audience is and maybe the opportunities for us to start building our audiences as well. So if I open this up a little bit more, we can see that there are some clusters like established elite, for example. I have 20% less people in my audience as compared to general Facebook in this cluster. And established elite are people who have high income, a lot of luxury activities, basically people that could spend money on my art. So this is an area of opportunity for me to be building. Same thing here with like Summit Estates. Luxury travel, entertainment, and consumption of every kind are within easy reach. So if I wanted to, say, start running ads, I could start building targeting that I felt fell into these groups. Now, if we go under here, this is most of my audience is in a relationship. Some of them are engaged. Most of them have completed college, and a small number of them are in grad school. And this gives me the data of the areas in which my audience works. So most of my audience, almost half of them, are either in the arts or production. And then you can see that there are other areas that they also fall into. Now, if you have a large enough audience, you can go over to page likes to see similar categories and pages that your audience might like. My audience is too small for Facebook to give me this information. If we go over to location, I see that most of my fans are located in the New York metro area, so they're pretty local to me. And I can see that a lot of them are pretty active on Facebook. They are ad clicking, page liking people who happen to use both desktop and mobile. And they are less likely to be on their iPhones as they are to be on their computers. So this is good information for us to have when we're selecting devices that we want to target people on with ads, for example. Over in household, I can see that most of my audience is in the $50,000 to $75,000 range per year, and some of them are lower. So for example, if I am selling any kind of luxury photo shoots or luxury prints, this is an area in which I need to be building my audience, because these are going to be the people that can afford high-end limited edition art prints, for example. In terms of home ownership, a solid percentage of them are renters, and then a number of them own. And I don't have enough information here for Facebook to give me household size. We have home market value and also spending methods here. This is all targetable information, again, in Facebook ads. Lastly, we can see how much they tend to spend. Are they high retail spenders, low retail spenders? My audience tends to be in the medium range for online purchases. And then this is what they spend most of their money on. So subscription services, food and drink. And then if, for example, we wanted to target families that had pickup trucks, if that was somehow relevant to us, or we knew that like that rural apple pie family was our main target audience, you might put some kind of targeting information in here. Now, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. If we go back to demographics, these clusters are actually all available to you. All you have to do is click on this link right here to request these audiences from Axiom, and they will give them to you for free, because Facebook has made a deal with Axiom to make that information available within your ads manager. So you can actually get every single one of these added to your ads account. And so the place that you would find that when you're doing your targeting is over in Ads Manager. Yes, I can leave. And when you're ready to build ads, you would go to your ad set level, and if this will load, you'll go to your ad set level, and underneath your targeting, there will be an option for other targeting methods. So let's, oh my goodness, so slow today. Let's go into one of my completed ads and I'll show you exactly where you can find it. So we'll go in here. So this is the campaign level, and at an ad set level, you'll just highlight your ad set, and I'll get a little pop down here. When we go to audience over here, it'll bring us down to our audience, and we will be able to get those clusters. So you're going to scroll down from, whoops, up, 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 okay. You're going to go to browse. Under detailed targeting, browse, more categories. And whenever you request something from Axiom, it's going to be partner categories by request, Axiom. And then these are all of those clusters that we were talking about. So they're named a little bit differently than they are in your audience insights, but like firmly established are going to be people that are obviously like a little bit more luxury oriented, comfortable cornerstones, things like this, you know, community pillars. You can get an idea based on the names whether or not these are people that basically have disposable income. So I highly recommend you first doing that exercise of looking at your audience, seeing who's already in there and what are the areas of opportunity for you to grow your audience. And then if you do decide to start running ads, you can request access to those clusters and start creating ads that are appealing to those areas of opportunity that you want to grow your audience in, and create an offer that will entice them to get connected with you. So I hope that this was really helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will be back with a new tutorial soon. Bye.